Welcome back. So before we get started, if you haven't seen the last video, go check that out now, then come back and watch this because you might be a little bit lost. So today we're going to be putting on the tub. We've got two problems. First one being it's off a 2017 Land Cruiser, and second, it's white. So we'll be showing you how to convert all this and put it on. Alright, so we've drilled out all the welds and pulled the headboard off. Now we've just got to cut 110 mil off, so there's enough clearance between the back of the tub and the cabin. Turns out it was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. Just an hour or so of drilling out the spot welds, and then the whole headboard comes right off. Then get the marker out. We mark 110 mil section and always measure twice, because there's nothing worse than a wonky tub headboard. Another thing that makes the conversion easy is all the chassis mounts are in the same spot. All you got to do is take 20 mil off the front ones, but the actual hole stays in the same spot. Now all the cutting's done, I've just got to mark out a line where I'm going to tuck the ends in so the actual headboard sleeves over. That's how it's done from factory, and you can buy proper tools for this, but it's no different to just bending it in a little bit. No need for a professional job, so just grab the multi-grips and tuck it in a little bit. I reckon this is the hardest part, trying to sleeve it over, but with a couple of test fits and a bit more bending, it eventually got on there. So the top part of the headboard just got two bolts on either side, so just slid it back on and then drilled them out and bolted them in. It doesn't look like much, but that's all the welding you need to do. I've just re-welded the original spot welds that I drilled out, and it's just as good as factory then. And obviously before you sleeve it on, make sure you ground off all the paint underneath, because welders don't really go well with paint. Quick hit with the flappy disc and it's starting to look pretty good, but it didn't come up quite perfect, so I'll have to hit that with the bog. Nearly done with all the sanding. You just got to make sure every little shiny spot's gone so the paint has something to stick to. Instead of painting the whole thing the same colour, I did the inside in hammer tone grey, which is also stronger and doesn't chip as easy. So just tape it all up and do the first coat. No pro job here, but I reckon it's a lot better than spending a couple grand on a paint job when you can just do it yourself. Build up what? As you might have noticed in the last video, I got a new set of front flares, but here's the matching rear flares. And I'm just doing a test fit as the manual says before you put them in, which is lucky because I had to bend a few things. Now this is the part that makes me nervous, the painting, because it can go wrong so easy. So I'd recommend getting some practice before you go for it. So the hard part about painting is trying to get the balance right. between too much paint and you get runs, but not enough paint and you get a rough, non-shiny look. So it's best to get some practice first, and it's a lot easier on a flat surface and a vertical surface because it'll want to run a bit more. Another tip is do all your corners and hard to get places first and then move on to your big panels. It's a lot easier and doesn't get a lot of that dusty look to it. I hope you like the tub as much as I do, and I hope you liked the video. I know it was a bit different to the usual build updates, so let me know what you think and leave any questions below. There's still plenty more to be done, so subscribe if you're interested, and thanks for watching.